Hey everybody, this is the Blackboard tour video for History 132, DB01. So I just wanted to take a minute to, I've got the old video as a placeholder until I put this one in there. I just want to take a minute to welcome you to the class and also to show you around the Blackboard site and make sure that you know where to find everything, because we have our first class meeting today, and I'm going over the syllabus with you guys, but I didn't go over exactly where to find everything in Blackboard, so make sure that you watch this video and you can see where everything is. We were a little pressed for time, so I wanted to make sure we could get through everything we needed to get through today, and this is something that you can do on your own because this should be a pretty short, you know, 10-ish maybe minute video. So welcome to the class again. I'm sure I said that to you when we all saw each other for the first time this morning. So here's your Blackboard shell. You'll be able to find everything in here. And the first thing, the announcements page, is where the Blackboard page will land every single semester. The other tabs you're going to need, the welcome tab, as the announcement points out, you do want to check things out in there. The syllabus is in there. We went over this in class. The reading breakdown, that is also in there. That shows you all of the major assignments for the entire semester, all the reading assignments, all the major due dates, everything you need is in this document. So let's take a look at it together just real quick. So everything is in here. The books are abbreviated GML and VOF. Blackboard is abbreviated BB. So everything that you need to know what to do in terms of reading and all that good stuff is in this video, or in this document. So it's the entire semester's laid out here. Okay, so everything. So for example, for Thursday's class, you're going to read pages 550 to 587 in Give Me Liberty. And on Blackboard, you're going to read the 13th, 14th, and 15th Amendments to the Constitution. And in Voices of Freedom, these are the document numbers. You'll read document numbers 96, 97, 98, and 99. So that hopefully is fairly straightforward. And again, that goes through the entire semester, so you'll know where every single reading assignment is and what day it is. So for that day, Thursday 1/9, you are expected to come to class having read these things. That's the date that you will read these things for. So it's not read these tonight, it's read these before you come to class on Thursday, January 9th. All right. The Blackboard tour video, which you're watching right now. Discussion board FAQ. I don't know if we'll have a lot of discussion boards in here, but we'll go over that if we do. Primary document checklist. This is just something to look at as you're reading primary documents. Some questions to ask yourself, like what type of document is it? Why does the document exist? Who wrote it? What's left out of the document? What's in the document aside from the main subject that we can ascertain? You know, all kinds of stuff. So these are just some things, if you've never read a primary document before and you're like not entirely sure what to pay attention to, these are just some broad questions to look at as you're reading that can help you. And as we continue to go through the semester, you'll be able to discern what you need to look for. These are some additional handouts, a handout on plagiarism that you can look at, a handout for the peer editing for the rough drafts that we'll do later this semester, and then a handout on active versus passive voice. This is going to become helpful to you when you begin to write papers. So active versus passive voice. Active is always better. I will give you an example. You could say the land was settled by Europeans. That's passive. Or you could say Europeans settled the land. So the second version, the active version, is stronger. It's more concise. It uses less words. It is just the better sentence. So that handout has some examples of active versus passive and just kind of shows you how you can kind of change your wording around a little bit to be more active in your writing. The assignments tab, every single thing, every week, just like that reading breakdown, it's all laid out in here. So when you go into week 1, you'll see the lecture outline, the lecture notes, and the link to the amendments. So if we open up an outline, I've had students take these and make an extra space, like extra spaces between these keywords, and they find it really helpful. They fill in because the exams take from the keywords. So when you get your study guide for the first exam, it has just a list of keywords, not every single keyword we've gone over, but a selection of keywords in the first 5 weeks of the semester. So these are very helpful because you get those keywords in real time as we're doing them in class. And so I've had students print these out, put extra spaces between the keywords, and fill in the who, what, when, where, and so what as I have lectured, and that helps them. And the discussion questions, you don't have to turn these in or anything. This is just questions that I'll be answering as I lecture. So these are just things to think about as I talk. And then if we go to the lecture notes here, I'm not going to open these, but this is the outline and the script that I lecture from. So I've had students print these out and highlight them and take notes on them as I talk, and that's helpful too. So you've got some tools there to help you digest the material. The other thing you'll need to read for Thursday is the Constitution. This is an external link, so it goes right to it. You'll want to click on the Constitution. You'll want to scroll down to Amendments 11 through 27. And then there is Amendment 13, there is 14, and there is 15. So those are the things you'll read in addition to the books for Thursday's class on the 9th. So that's the assignments tab. Again, every single week is laid out pretty clearly here. So if you have any questions about anything, let me know. But definitely check here first if you're not sure about something for a specific day. This and the reading breakdown together will really help you out. The syllabus, in addition to being in the Welcome tab, is also here. I just like to make sure it's really easy to find everything that you need. The My Instructor tab has It's Me, information about me, and it's got my email, my work phone number, my office location, my office hours, and a picture of me from before I had kids when I was well rested. And this is also the contact information in the syllabus as well, as we saw in class today. So that is pretty much it, I would say. The only other tab that is really going to be important to you is this campus safety tab, but you're not going to be on campus. But if you do have any classes on campus this semester, check that out. All right. Well, I really hope that you all enjoyed our first class meeting today, and I look forward to seeing you all again on Tuesday. In the meantime, please let me know if you have any questions.